Alright, what up YouTube? Back with another video. 06 Impala, 3.9 liter. Problem I had was the AC stopped working. Now, the AC itself worked fine. The issue was the blower motor resistor. When I went to put on the blower fans, wasn't getting any air out the vents. Didn't matter if it was on heat, AC, defrost, didn't matter. No air coming out the vents. Turns out it was the blower motor resistor, which is right under here. I'm putting the new one in now. It is, to put it back in, came with 2 new bolts. Now, the other videos I watched on YouTube, when they took their original one out, one of the guys said it was 5.5 millimeter bolts. But when I went to do mine was riveted in. So I had to take a drill and I had to drill them rivets out. My new one that I just picked up, CarQuest, it came with 2 new bolts, as you can see there. I haven't tightened them down yet, but when you go to take your old ones out on the 06, you have to drill that rivet and that rivet. You have to drill them out. Kind of a pain in the butt. And then there's one connector there, disconnect it, and you can put your new blower motor resistor in. And now, as you can see, turn the key on, turn the blower on, and as you can hear, it's blowing up the vents. So here is the old blower motor right here. Show you what the old one looks like. Now my Impala has 270,000 miles on it. This is the original one. So I got 270 out of it. Pretty good run, no complaints, but it went out on me. And when it went out, like, it would work intermittently. Sometimes the AC would blow, because it's warm now, so we're using the AC. Sometimes it would blow, sometimes no air would blow out at all. And then eventually it just stopped. It stopped working altogether. I couldn't get it to blow, so checked out a couple YouTube videos. Everything was saying, pointing to this. Other thing it could have been, would have been the blower motor itself. Luckily, it wasn't that. It was just a resistor, so. This is the old one. As you can see, I had to drill out those rivets that were holding it in. And I got my new one in now. I'm getting ready to tighten it down. See what size I need here. Like this size is working. What is that? 1/4 inch. Go ahead and tighten this down. Try to set the phone up so you can see. All right, sorry, I'm back. It was giving me a hard time. I needed to put the phone flashlight on it, but there it is. It's in, tightened down. So yeah, if your AC or heat's not blowing any air out the vents, good chance it's your blower motor resistor right there. Of course, if you have a multimeter, you can unplug that plug right there and then hook up to your power and your ground, black and red, and go ahead and plug your DMM, your multimeter, into the connector. Turn the car on, turn the blower motor on. See if you, make sure you're getting power to that, and make sure you're getting power to the blower motor because it's either going to be most likely your resistor or the blower motor itself, which is right here, and there's 3 bolts. 1, 2, 3 to take that down if you need to change that out. Pretty much the same process. Unbolt it, unplug it, put the new one in. All right, so there it is.